Okay, hello again. We've reached parts 31 and 32 already. Look at all the bits laid out for you there. All perfectly separate. There's something quite nice about seeing it in the pack like that. Sometimes they put the bits on top of each other so you can't see what's what. But this one, it's perfect. Okay, I've ruined them all now. And there we go. All messed up. Funnily enough, we're putting the plastic tube into this metal tube. I think it's metal. Or was it plastic? I can't even remember. No, this is plastic. And I have to make sure it's flush both ends, apparently. Because otherwise, things could be quite difficult. Things are never usually difficult making this model, are they? Okay, this is all very confusing to try and explain, but you'll notice a slight continuity error, and that this is now in place. I kind of forgot to put it in there, and I've just had to unscrew the whole circle, which, as of right now, I've just uploaded a little update video on my phone to show you what I've done, but you won't see the result that's in that video until next week. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but anyway, let's carry on, because basically I fixed it. And the next part is I have to put this hinge on, which is a nice smooth action there. And of course I need to stick this bit in the top and start the hinge off, so let me go and do that. As I've said, this is a really good fit, but getting that bit to push down is not an easy task. And as you can probably see, there's a little bit poking above the top. It's less than 1 millimeter, but can't push it down any further at the moment. I'm losing my strength here trying to get that to go flush. I'll have another go. As you can see, I've scuffed it a bit, trying to get it down with a clamp, and that side as well. Unfortunately, I really need to get myself a whatever one of these is called, with a rubberized bit there, nice smooth rubber. I'm having real difficulty finding anything with rubber on the end. They've all got this stupid ridged grip, which is not what you need when you're working with this. But of course, they weren't ever designed to be used with plastic and metal models, were they? But that is on there now, and I have to put this bit into the bottom. Oh dear. It's looking a bit rough around the edges, but hopefully that won't notice too much. I can't imagine me staring at the inside of the shoulders all day long, but I'll know it's there. Anyway, bit of battle damage there. Going to try and force that down a bit more. It shouldn't cause any problems forcing it down. The hinge is working. As you can see, it's a great stiff hinge. And there's one more piece to do. No, 2 more pieces to do. I've got to pay more attention to my instructions here after what happened last time. My God. Same deal as last time. You got the little cutout. I don't know if you can even see it really in the hole there. It's cut out to the shape of that piece, which you can see. I need to glue that into there. Okay, well, that's in there. It's a little bit wobbly. I've pressed it up against the edge, that side, and got to leave that to dry and hopefully get a lot more solid in there, because it's still wobbly at the moment. I could easily wobble that about again, but I'm not going to, obviously. And the last bit is fitting this piece onto this piece. How exciting is this? Are you honestly telling me that this is not a filler? It is a filler. Anyway, let's glue this into place. Okay, well, that's in there now. Can't see that ever coming out again, ever, in my lifetime. So that's the end of part 31. Okay, part 32 will be exciting, because although this looks quite unexciting, what we'll be actually doing is fixing one of these onto the top of the arm. So we'll have a finished arm, and it looks, from the photo I saw, it looks really meaty. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But first of all, we have to glue this boring black plastic circle into this slightly more exciting metal piece. Okay, then I'm taking the right shoulder and this bit that I've just put the little thrilling piece of black plastic into and screwing that down on the end. Well, that's pretty rock solid. Okay, next from the previous part, you're taking this piece, plastic piece, unfortunately, and I need to put this metal piece into that, and got to check for the flat edges of a circle. Yeah, let's not go there. Which will match the flat edges of that piece, and it just says to put it in there. It doesn't say to glue. Maybe it needs to turn. I don't know. It doesn't need to turn. Alright, this is where it starts looking exciting. You need to take this piece and you need to put it in there. Again, it doesn't say glue. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to stay in there, but that's a mystery for another time, I guess. It just says to put it in there. So, there we go. Okay, I'm refilming this bit. What you have to do next is get this through the centre of the top of the arm, in that gap there. Oh, that bit fell out, but it doesn't matter because it's all going to be held in soon. I'll deal with that in a minute. You have to get the Allen screw, as they call it, which is actually this bit there. You have to shove that in from the other side, and that will all hold it into place. We hope. Let's do this. Oh my god, just this part alone, can't even fit it all on the screen, is heavy. So God knows how much the whole thing is going to weigh. That takes us to the end of part 32. I'm glad I got to deal with the whole arm again. Still got to tighten that thumb down. I want to find a rubberized grip clamp thing to do that with. Don't want to keep scratching things with the one that I've got. I don't know what that flap's going to actually do, but there you go. So thank you for watching. I've had fun by the end of these two. Didn't have fun at the start, finding out what a catastrophic mistake I'd made, but thankfully I've put it right, so I can move forward, and see you next time.